This is the Cutting Edge and RFM. We're there with you. So we just talk about how them use them illusion against we. And the problem with it, is that them know says illusion, but you see, them know how to use it. At time we wake up to this illusion and know says illusion. As I said before, the only way you can use illusion is if you know says illusion. If you don't know says illusion, you're going to live in blissful ignorance. Because that them tell you, ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is stupidity most of the time. So what we are saying is that we who know that the sun, the S-U-N, is the most powerful thing to maintain and sustain life on earth. And without the sun, there would be no life on the earth and the planet. And the first man or woman, when them realize how important the sun is the first worshipping sign. The first thing man worship was the sun. Because the sun is the sustainer of all life on earth. But now we see them use the sun in a different way. And them say the sun in the sky and it going to come out one day. So every man say, God, son. That them say, God, son. And the Egyptian them say, Osiris, Horus, and Isis. And Horus is the sun. And then them show you the black Madonna with the child. The Pope bow down in front of the black Madonna and child. And the black Madonna and child come down to be Mary, the Virgin Mary, and her son. And you saw them take it from one level to the next level, So when we catch it now, we say, Holy Mary, Mother of God. You hear them tell you say? You hear them say in the Roman Catholic Church, Holy Mary, Mother of God. In other words, they might give God a mother, And then them say, in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. So them left out Mary out of that now, Because a woman that now, them left out the Madonna out of that Trinity. So them say, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. But them don't know, says the sun in the sky, But them not tell you that. Them not tell you, says a man is the sun. So you now must formulate in your mind how the man stay. So them say, don't worry. We're going to shape a man in our own image and gear. So them shape a man will look like them and paint all sort of picture. And the same black man were in the oppression where the man put him in. Look on the man where them give him on him wall and say, feed them savior that. So every time you look on this white man portrait, you say, are you savior that, the Son of God? And the Son of God, they ain't no farmer, no man, And the sun in the sky, the original context in which it was used was the sun in the sky, the S-U-N. But you hear them tell you, them say, you must not worship the creation. You must worship the creator. But guess what? Nobody know the creator. All the creator thing where we are talking was imagine that in your head. And every concept of God come from man. There's no concept of God that never emanate from man's mind and his quest for understand himself and in place in this earth, in this universe. So him come out of the realms now of the sun in the sky and then start telling you, say, look here, you see sun worshippers, them are pagan. And then you start to look on paganism as something evil and something weird and strange. And then you say, no man, there's no name that you can be saved, but the only name that you can be saved is the name of Jesus. No other name. So him give you this illusion now and say, it's Jesus you must work with, you know. Not the Son, the S-U-N, it's the S-O-N you must worship. And then him say, we're going to wait on our soon coming King. And your great grandmother sit down and wait for the soon coming King, and soon can't come. A long time them tell you say, the sun will come. And the sun, well, you know, the sun now move. The sun going down in the sky until it burn out the earth. And then when man pack up in plastic bag, sun going down in the sky until it burn out the earth. And then when man pack up in plastic bag them and pack up all him death trap them, him atomic bombs and nuclear this and nuclear devices, and go and make it miserable for our life form exist on this planet. Because, mark you, man can't destroy the planet. Him could have deal, him can't destroy the planet. But guess what? The planet will destroy, man. Because you see when the planet all belch, and you see when the planet cry, like when you see the planet a cry now in a Jamaica, yeah, and me I say, too much rain a fall, you know. Then I knew I said too much rain, but me I tell you, man, it never rain, but it pour. I mean, I tell you, rain just a fall, so rain not a fall. You see, when the planet vomit, man feel it. No sun now come. The sun going dead, so for millions of years, all when the earth burn out and destroyed and gone in our next stage of its evolution, the sun will still be there, because you know the sun is just one of millions of sun in the sky. As a matter of fact, the sun is the nearest star to the earth. But if people don't like you talk them way there now. Because when you're religious, you know, like hear certain things, fashion, that is not religious. The sun is the nearest star in the sky, in the earth, but near to the earth. And you have many moons around many planets. The earth you can only see one moon around this planet. But if you look at other planets, there are many moons surrounding those planets. So when man dip on the earth and go on like say, is only with him they exist. And the whole thing revolve around him. Like when Galileo said to the Pope, well, he never said to the Pope, but him say that it is the earth that revolve around the sun. And the Pope called him and said, look, you cannot say that. Because the Bible says, Joshua commanded the sun to stand still. People believe that, you know. Because when you try to tell a Christian, say, look here, Joshua, our man can command the sun to stand still. It is presupposing that the sun was moving. And when the Pope say you cannot say that because the Bible said Joshua commanded the sun to stand still, therefore the sun was moving until Joshua commanded to stand still. Galileo said, look here, whether you want to say it or me want to say it, the reality of it is that it is the earth that is revolving around the sun. And that was the end of Galileo. He was placed on a little island and exiled there for the rest of his life. Because he makes such a bold statement that is the earth that revolves around the sun. And now we come know. Now we come know scientifically say the reason why we get winter, spring, summer, autumn, the reason why we go to Finland the other day, I mean, I see no night there. I mean, they don't have to sing a tune, say no night in Zion, there's no night. I mean, no say Finland and no Zion. I mean, go to Finland, I mean, no say no night from me go there, I mean, no say no night there. And not the first me go there and see that. I mean, no say, a whole heap of people that never experienced that. Where him there in a place and all 3 months straight, him not say no night. And then the next 3 months you see next time in the year you see pure night, no day. Because you not see no sun. You tell certain people that them say Muta a madman. Now what am I say? But me go they go experience it. And you know why that happened. You don't believe that. You know why it happened. We know why one time, in a certain time of the year, the sun, the time hot, and in a certain time of the year, the time warm. We know why these things happen. Certain people don't like hear it because it's not in keeping with them religious belief and religious perspective. So them prefer put as kind of, what them call it, a imaginary face upon the thing. Because them believe it is so it go. Belief is not knowledge. And if you know something, you don't need to believe nothing. If you know the thing, you don't believe, you don't have to believe. Believe don't carry you nowhere. It's better you doubt than to believe. Because it's in doubt, you go and search. And it's in searching, them say seek, is knowledge you look for. So people who believe this and believe that and believe this, and then come use it like say, is truth. Because most of the things we're surrounded by now, it's belief, But people say, this is the truth. The truth is that this and this and that happen. No go so. Because when you hold it up in front of the mirror, you realize, but that's not true that. I believe you believe that. Or you tell me the thing like that truth. And there's no the truth neither. When you really think of it. There's no the truth. I mean, I said the truth is. No. A truth. A truth we work with. And this is the cutting edge. We're there with you. Okay. Here we go.
Nations of the world, irrespective of classification, color, or creed, whether you're of the old or new breed, will one day come together under the umbrella of peace, love, and respect for each other. And I, Junior Shindig Sinclair, saying, you must always be willing to forgive, but never forget where you're coming from. Do you remember our national heroes? 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 Samuel Shaw, born in 1801 in Montego Bay. Sam Sharp is a major figure in the history of the human struggle for the freedom against oppression, of might against right, and of free labor against slavery. His struggle culminated in the Baptist War of the 1831-1832, which was a major factor in granting freedom to some 500,000 black people in the British Empire, the greatest imperial power in the 19th century. He grew up as a house slave and was well educated by his master, also named Samuel Shaw. His campaign, now hailed as the Western Liberation Uprising, and by others as the Emancipation Rebellion, was the 29th major violent attack by the slaves against the planters. It adds eloquent proof that the African people taken to Jamaica never accepted their condition to this desecration of their human rights. The brutalized people started meeting at night, reading newspapers from Europe, telling of the fight against the system. But there was no reprieve. In 1831, Sam Sharp started plotting with the other Baptist class leaders in Hanover, St. James, and Trelawney to stage a strike after the Christmas holidays of December 25th to 27th. They believed that Queen Victoria of Britain had granted freedom, and the planters had refused to obey the law. They would therefore have to take freedom by force. On December 28, 1831, after the planters' order to return to work, the revolt started with the burning of Pensington Estate in the hills of St. James, then the Palmyra on the coast, and the night lit up like stars in the sky. The planters of all western parishes fled to the towns with their families. 14 white people were killed, dozens of great houses, factories, and fields were destroyed, and a martial law declared. Between 25,000 and 40,000 withdrew their labor. It was one of history's great resistance movements, a response to over 200 years of oppression. The power of guns restored control to the authorities, and 750 were found guilty, of whom 580 were executed. Daddy Sharp, as he was called by his followers, surrendered in Montego Bay and claimed sole responsibility for planning and executing the insurrection. Sentenced to death as he expected, Daddy Sharp spoke for all mankind the following immortal words as he gazed at the gallows in Montego Bay Market. I would rather die upon yonder gallows than live in slavery. On that very day, the British Parliament established a committee to plan for the abandonment of the evil system. Samuel Sharp, Baptist preacher, teacher, and class leader, had not died in vain in 1832. Try and remember, do you remember? Do you remember?
Yeah, this is the Cutting Edge on RFM. Junior Sinclair. I know the first some teacher asked me for this album CD, you know, so I don't know if Junior Sinclair could have make it available, or I could have tell the people them how them will get it, because I don't know if it's in a record shop, but from the time I play it until now, and I just get another call again from a teacher somewhere say they would have really like get a copy of this CD when I play. So anybody who know Junior Sinclair, I know him a member of Java, can tell him say, yeah, him CD I get promoted for Cutting Edge, and now teachers are called for copies of it. We love that. We love that. Ken Boot.
From Spain, Christopher Columbus was his name. Down in the West Indies is where he gained his fame. A lot of black people went down the drain. To create the world's most grievous sin, in taking a nation that was born to be free and brought down there in captivity. There was a guy from Spain, Christopher Columbus was his name. Down in the West Indies is where he gained his fame. A lot of black people went down the drain. discovered a land that already populated with Indians. There was a guy from Spain, Christopher Columbus was his name. Down in the West Indies is where he gained his fame. A lot of black people went down the drain.
Time. Although them say themselves, Jah, the 30 pieces of silver, Jah live forever. You might go come with lightning and thunder in this your time. Anyone can tell a lie, but the truth reveal itself. Oh, you are gonna say that you love Jah, yet you fight tribal against your brother in this your time.
Yeah, listen to the Itals a long time tune that you know, but me I tell you man, it's you play it in a party, it's gone up. So you know say next week, yeah, the 12th to the 15th, Long Bay Beach come alive. Long Bay Beach come alive, the High Times Jamaican World Cannabis Cup, Rastafari Roots Fest, host High Times Jamaican World Cannabis Cup, a 4-day event, you know, celebrating Rastafari liberty and history. And ganja. Look what me live to say. Look what me live to say, do I? Look what me live to say. Ganja, I get promoted at a festival in a Jamaica by one of the one of the most famous ganja magazines, where from a long time me see this magazine about the place. And now we say in collaboration with Rastafari and High Times. And guess what? You can bring your own ganja and smoke your own ganja in front of the minister there. I tell you, it's sweet, me. So, alright, sir. Why, I tell you, hey, you see all them persecution the way I go through? I tell you, it's not going to be in vain. Believe you me. We have first man for the line, you know. Bless man. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Alright, we have to get him forward. We have to get him forward. Yeah? Alright, I could go and play now this time and see what I got. Yeah, so. Okay. Different show. Hey, I'm gone again. First man?
Yeah, the powers of the most.
Rastafari, man. Give thanks,
yeah, man. Strength. Honor, you know?
Yes.
Give young, man. I listened to the preamble a while ago, you know, and I said to myself, Rastafari, you know, this is, anytime we get to talk about this event, yeah, they all like different emotions, them come up, you know, from the down pressure where I face to the joy, you know, of this type of a liberation, and knowing, you know, say, and I remain advocate for the liberalization of one's mind.
Yes.
I know the weed, you know, I don't mind, you know, I don't mind want free up, because weed man free.
The weed done free already. The weed done free already.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, we never know the item involved in the. Well, I can tell you the item, the ones them who are listening, say this is the brethren who are involved in Rastafari Indigenous Village, a man thing.
Yes, sir.
And Rastafari Roots Fest, coordinator of Rastafari participation in the Cannabis Cup. First man.
Yes, sir.
No second man, first man.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, tell me your participation in the High Time Jamaican Cannabis Cup now.
Well, you know what, man? You see, once this thing starts to manifest itself, which is I get it through Ras IRV, you know, and in touching base with Ras IRV, well, even before that, once this law thing fire embedded in this journey, then the whole thing, you know, they start to free up and Ras IRV, you know, touch base and engage the High Times ones with the idea. You know, because I want to get that perspective clear to, you know. So it's not High Time, but the approach is really Ras IRV and the Westmoreland family that made the approach and seek the partnership, you know, and it's important for one to understand that word in opposed to sponsorship. So really and truly, Ras IRV has been this advocate for economic development, and the one know IRV and can always matter about the economics, you know. A nation cannot exist without it. So and this advocacy where IRV always depend. So once the thing happen, in the law where it actually says that organization or individuals can basically who are there into the Rastafari faith can have these privilege to put on the event, you know. So Ras IRV approach to the event was that even as an individual, it has to be Rastafari. So he started the process by sending out different letters to the mansions and groups of Rastafari, seeking full participation from them, knowing that this event had to represent Rastafari, even though he is an individual that is putting it on. So these letters came to Rastafari Indigenous Village as well. And I thought that we had something to offer to the whole process, you know, because really and truly, doing anything in economics surrounding Rastafari or take a level of, you know, you have to think about whole heap of things different from our other one. We'll have to think about commercialization, representation, and all of these things. So I think that in doing Rastafari Indigenous Village for 7 years now, and carrying a type of representation of Rastafari that is authentic, we think that I could have lend something to the process, into the reasoning, into the actual doing of it. And, you know, seating also upon this advisory committee that was embedded in the law to ensure that when the minister will make decisions in relation to Rastafari, that it is Rastafari being consulted on how we should move and so on. So that
hold on there. Explain to the people them what is the Rastafari Indigenous Village that you represent.
All right. So the Rastafari Indigenous Village now is a space that I family, the Iron Station, Crocus about Rasta them where once them would have need no friend down in a Montego Bay. Yeah, we had an inner city type of movement, you know, where really and truly the same thing, land issue and so on. So we as indigenous ones now, and I needed a space because we find ourselves mainly in the town, and it never carried a full representation there of how I live on a daily basis. And what I do in the town, and I would bring out all the indigenous craft and so on and so forth. And then I street a buckle with the police in a parade and I did then. Fire, they are here, right?
Yeah, man, I hear you, man. You stop,
okay.
you stop, man.
You don't know what going on. You just come like either a call go through. But yeah, and I they are back till in a parade now start get away with and I did then People's Arcade. And then People's Arcade now it reached to a stage where the ones them now man just start dead in there. Enough. You know, gunshot every day. So and I seek for a place now where I could still carry out that part of I. So we go further over across a river in a Portobello. And over there, so now I still continue with the manufacturing of indigenous things. And I now seek now to bring the ones them to that space where with our more represent with our more carry vibration. So we create this village space, you know, with a focus on economics. Because it's 3P to sustainability, so the village represent that. Preserving the culture, then protecting the culture, and then promoting the culture for its sustainability. So that is the essence of what all of even the event and everything in terms of this Rastafari Roots Fest. Because that is what we want the ones them to know. Rastafari Roots Fest is hosting the Cannabis Cup. This is a Rastafari initiative. So it's the same thing with the village. It's a Rastafari initiative, and I deciding within this 21st century how I can assimilate with Babylon. You know, and really live Rastafari and make that be who I is in with full representation. So instead of I working for some Indian man and like what I used to do, I now sit up and just develop the creativity of Rastafari. Ones and ones come through, so we have tours where the ones them come through on different days of the week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But everything is by reservation. You know, so me send ones down there from foreign already do. You know, so me send. They use words too, I am sure I say. Yeah, me say. Yeah, man, they I do that, you know. Me send one from California down there too. School youth, them in a bus, big bus and all of it. Yes, I. And then come through fire and I get with real joy in sharing Rastafari through the presence of Haile Selassie too, you know, because when Ethiopia did get to a particular stage, you know, Haile Selassie decided that the people of the world, the people, the leaders of the country could not just protect Ethiopia. So we had to introduce Ethiopia and what it meant to the world. And that was how tourism actually started in Ethiopia. So right now, the Jamaican government and the people of Jamaica alone can't protect I neither. Then I have to share this culture in the rootical way. And that is what the village really represents. You know, a place where you can get chocolate, tea, everything, dreadnought. You know, still a move with the times, but still now I embrace that ancient order. And that's what modern but not Western. Well. Modern but not Western. Yes, I. All right, sir. You know, sir, with your permission, I would have want to use that motor if I could have. I know me originate it, man. Use it any way you want to use it. For a long time I use it. So I just continuation. Modern but not Western. Now, or go down a festival. In that, over on one side, you have high times now a feature all like new ways them how herbs are being used scientifically and so on, and you know different type of. So them are bringing, them are bringing the machine them and the equipment them. Yes, for the function. It's the sure one, yeah. Where the thing really reach. But over on the Rastafari village side now, you really will find the steamers them where come from different members of the family youth initiative council and different iron ones now who still are show you from the bun chalice to the steamers to where Rastafari now would even evolve it, because even like I know they would have in a full agreement now as a one who don't smoke. So the way I know would have use the herb in our traditional way, and to which part of the world with the herb and all. And I probably would have using a giant or the bun chalice would have still consider to be the most unhealthy form. But it's still that's now, and I know still evolving to the steamers, you know, in an indigenous way, same way. So we still have that now where I know still carry the journey, in one particular way using natural material, while the one they still use glass and thing, but them still, it's another levels where I have to pay attention to look at it, because it's still like give you the herb now at its highest potential. You know, so yeah, really and truly, I did suspicious enough of something them, the dabbing and the whole heap of thing, but since I start journeying in ganja vibes, a fireball, and I dip of it, you know, and I meet the people, them, and I see how them I use it.
I want to tell you something, you know, what people ask me. So when you go to foreign where you eat, I mean, I show them say, me find more things to eat at foreign than Jamaica. So when I talk about eat, no, when I talk about Burger King and Kentucky, when I talk about organic food. When we go to a certain place of California, and when you in Amsterdam and certain part of Germany, we're going to a certain, what them call health food store. You see things in the way, they might show you say, non-GMO. They might show you say, no this, no that.
Yeah.
And when you're there at Jamaica, you can't separate fertilizer pop chow from pop chow we grow organically. When you go to foreign, you can't separate them. You can decide if you want that or if you want this. So, we don't have no problem.
That's scary place in a fire. The market, you know, I tell them, you know, so there is a study done in a Jamaica for true, you know. And it say, if an epidemic broke out in a Jamaica, you know, more than likely, actually, the market is all coming up.
The epidemic no broke out already, Bridget. Watch out. A whole epidemic can walk out the place, you know. Actually, you don't know. You don't see the baby them down.
Different farm.
Yeah, man.
Mental farm.
Watch out. The gunman catch you out the road, you know. You kill yourself in your kitchen. We soon come to you. Hold on, Bridget. Hold on there. Yeah, we're talking to first man from the Rastafari Indigenous Village who is part of the, well, I don't want to say organizing force, but I guess organizing force of the High Time Jamaican Cannabis Cup, which is the Rastafari Roots Fest, hosting that in a Negril, Long Bay Beach Park, November the 12th and the 15th. All right, so Bridget, what is the high part down there on the site itself?
All right, so you want to know, so even if the idea that touch your food now, so it's the Rastafari village component of it, the representation of Rastafari coming forward from where I did that show there, I know, that kind of inclusion where IRV, you know, put forward, which is tents, you know, to the Rastafari mansion. So for the first time for true, historically, and I will see, you know, the Bobo Shanti, the Nyabingi, School of Vision, the House of Dread, you know, seated up now on the one space. You understand what I said? 12 tribe, quite possibly too as well, Youth Initiative Council. So for I role now is really the Rastafari community component of it, you know. So just kind of make sure now, say, once they enter into Negril, the community enter into Negril, as best as possible, the community is taken care of. So that means...
so you're like a coordinator there. You're a coordinator.
Yeah, so find accommodation to make sure, now, say, the mansion, them there, make sure, say, Negril is abreast of how I would want that representation to be, because I don't know rent-a dread culture down there. So I know still have to liaise with them now to make them know the importance. And even the way all the I know kind of represent, like when they would answer I times first, I know I put it in them heads, so you have to say Rastafari Roots Fest, a host the High Times Cannabis Cup, because what happened now, the High Times is really a big brand for true, you know. And as a result of that, it can really know, if we don't know what we have to overpower the Rastafari component of it, which that is really what get the exemption. This historical, sacramental event exemption kind of vibration of fire is unprecedented around the world, really, you know. So that not that other place can have Cannabis Cup and you know what Cannabis Cup in America, but this thing is unique to the foundation that roots.
Because a Rasta did not push that from over the years in a Negril too, you know.
Yes,
because the big up thing of ganja was Negril, you know.
Yes, sir.
Right now, Westmoreland there,
It's true, and even when I listen to Rick Hughes from High Times and him reason it, when him give the the layout, you know, of how the whole thing started. It's really them little plane there.
Yeah.
We have fly the herbs and make New York, America, and them places lively. I just Jamaican ganja. If I not smoke Jamaican ganja.
Orange Hill.
Yeah, you know, say nothing. So a big brands and I interact with. And in interacting with those brands, then the Rastafari component of it, which is the healing of the herb, the meditation of the herb, is different from those who know would say they get to the dog of the herb or they you understand what I deal with? Or other ones represent the herb.
Recreation of the herb.
Yeah.
Recreation.
Yes. So the tobacco with the herb and all about this with the herb are rare. So I know really I try to bring from the front now. In our balanced way, you know, this meditation of what it means to use the herb as Rastafari, you know, to ensure that the signals them and the message them don't get mixed up.
Yeah.
So the essence of bringing Rastafari into that space and fair process now is to ensure that, for the 4 days, Rastafari is properly represented in terms of all Rasta. You know, it's a big event, it's an international event, so the food them can keep at a temperature. Ashanti is expected to be there.
I know, because I can tell you 2 things where I can tell you something where I experienced. A bridging of mine from Baltimore. I had talked about him, you know, and him call like this man, you know, and I said, right, you know, some Monday me I talk about you. I never know you there. I said, yeah, I'm come for the cannabis thing. So I say, you know, somebody really want to bring something for me, but you're there already. I said, no, man, Muta. At 10 people, me have a come down next week, you know. From California or Baltimore, don't tell me what you want. All right. Then I did, I got to the airport, and I hear a white man, I look at the next man, and I say, man, you going down to Jamaica? I'm say, what's happening in Jamaica? I'm say, oh, they having the high times thing down there. I'm saying, oh, I booked my fare already, man. I booked my thing already. So, and you know, the hotel not long there now. No hotel not long there.
Well, actually, I drive certain kind of, to the use of a better word, fear in a motor. And I don't want this thing now pack up with one whole portions now of just international people.
But that's Virgin, that's happening, you know.
But you want now, so I know have a little thing in place where what I try to do. So this is why even a facilitation there of the community, you know, it is there. So I now try now to ensure that as Rastafari I put out the sound, that if any Rastafari they anywhere in the hills and cranny, I want to enter the cup, and I have space for at least another 5 more people where I could even try with this. To subsidize because it's a. Tell me how
the part they go now. They entering. Tell me how the part they go. Explain to the people them how the part they go.
All right. So to enter the cup now, you first have to be a Jamaican because this is the Jamaican cup.
Yeah.
Right. So you have to carry this proof of identification because once know now say you have a whole heap of what is a big industry, you know. So once now we all pay Jamaican now, if you carry for them straight into, you know. And once, I will if I look at claim or start make run ganja oil up, I will if I want to be ganja oil, some people you wouldn't even normally see suit and tie and, you know, cream hair, but yeah. So as a result of that now, you find out, you have to be a Jamaican, and, consecutively for 5 or more years, with Jamaican residency and proof, you know. And then you have to be registered now by the parish association. And Rastafari kind of really stick out from the party because why must say different from Rastafari. We want to help organizations and associations to be formed, you know, to ensure that we can have a voice as grassroots people and I have the vibration towards that has been strong and say anywhere the associations them gather. You know, you're the one who started the first one in a Westmoreland and thing. So this is why I know that stipulation is there. Say, sign a parish association, ensure St. Catherine, St. Anne, you still can call, you can walk for same way if you don't necessarily have a association and you want to just do it for the cup. But sign an association, so that's important tonight. And then the categories now is sativa, indica, and ash. and the cultivation of it, because this is a motor, I tell you, go into the whole thing, especially with what is given to Rastafari. But the whole thing about it is that if the weed must be planted in our legal framework. So this 5 plant where the law allow now to all the ones that them can't able for doing at them backyard. That is where it is expected to that source will come from. You only need 4 ounce. You know, where you basically would on the package, it all go through scientific testing.
Hold on, you need 4 ounce to enter.
Yes, I.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
I. Yeah. Give thanks for clarity, you know. They need that to enter. The 2 ounce them, you put them in a like 28 gram packaging. But yeah. That is what happen. But for the farmer them, if they get a Ziploc bag and put that in there, then that's all Irish.
So you have to pay for enter. You have to pay for enter or it work.
Yeah, man. You have to pay for enter, man. I think it's $100 for enter.
Okay.
Right, and I know I send out the sound now to Rastafari community, in particular grassroots people as well. So, and I know want the ones them who would want to enter, and if them things their money too struggling, still call.
But if you plant herbs, if you plant herbs $100 US or nothing, man.
Well, still call.
Yeah.
It's important. $100 for enter.
Okay.
Right, and I know I send out the sound now to Rastafari community, in particular grassroots people as well. So, and I know want the ones them who would want to enter, and if them things their money too struggling, still call.
But if you plant herbs, if you plant herbs $100 US or nothing, man.
Well, still call.
Yeah.
It's important to have entry, you know. And you know, the $100 for enter.
Okay.
Right, and I know I send out the sound now to Rastafari community, in particular grassroots people as well. So, and I know want the ones them who would want to enter, and if them things their money too struggling, still call.
But if you plant herbs, if you plant herbs $100 US or nothing, man.
Well, still call.
Yeah.
It's important to have entry, you know. And you know, the fire time tough, you know, man, and the man call and the election again.
Forget the old page in the High Times magazine, you know.
Yeah.
That a good about all $50,000 US that.
Yes, if you should go pay for it and the type you want a page.
Yeah.
So those are so that value then over there I would have placed on it the right. So which is the reality. Yeah, that is what it would mean. So if I want serious about the industry and serious about building myself in the industry, the international recognition for growing.
Yeah.
Yeah, ones who really come now at Europe now for really invest though. In a you know, being that kind of a boutique type grower.
Yeah.
And they know now, because them are coming up fire, them really coming in and they're looking for the best.
Well, I can tell you something, Virgin. We have to move that thing, but I can tell you something. Look here where you want to say, the amount of European and American who go in at that the place there, you think there's a foreign festival I keep. Trust me. So, I understand the whole thing about wanting to get a grassroots vibes inside it, so, but Rastafari is the grassroots in there. But may I tell you, the amount of foreigner we go in at that place there, it not gonna look like a Jamaica here there. May I tell you?
Well, I call out the grill with a loud voice, you know, man to go be in Hanover, you know, I like neighboring community them, you know, because as I say, yes, I hear that with the ice move and, you know, Rastafari.
And you can't run from that, you know, you can't run from that.
We don't run from it, man.
Yeah.
We don't run from it. All we have to want it balance.
Yeah.
I just separate there. We have to ensure the benefits are spread.
Yeah, the benefit are going to spread, but we're not sure you say, we are going to make the benefit is that the foreigner them are going to come spend money.
Yes, I.
Yeah, and that me I say. Them now going to complain because them don't book them fear and don't know, say, a whole heap of ganja man a come here, you know. We plant ganja and them thing there. Them man ain't afraid to spend money.
A real thing, man.
Yeah, so...
A real thing, man.
Anyway, we give thanks, brethren, and we're going to link up with you again because, you know, so we are going down there.
Yeah,
I do a live broadcast.
So that is a quick run through Thursday night. Yeah, man, ganja music salute. So is Gabriel Selassie, Gary I. Jalove Foundation, and then Muta Baruka Black Music.
Yes,
then Friday night again, Luciana Bushman. Saturday, Taros Riley.
Yes.
And Iwan, and then Sunday now the big awards.
And then you have seminars and all them things there. Talk, I show you machines.
Yeah, man.
How to plant ganja, how to reap ganja, how to do this.
So we have to link forward because there are many layers on the motor, many layers. And on these forums now, and I can use to get all that information. Cause no PR, big budget, not there. But I saw it come, my brother. So
all right, give thanks, brethren, yeah?
Every time.
We have to move. Alright, blessed man.
Of course, we all hope that our loved ones will always be safe. But just hoping won't protect your family. Which is why Guardian Group life insurance policies are designed to take care of your family if anything should happen to you. So you can all feel a little more secure. Live secure, live easy.
Rumba, rumba, when you're knocking back a few in your favorite spot, straight up our mix to make the vibes hot. You need rumba rights. Made right here in Jamaica, the choice from Worthy Park Estates. We no ramp with the white drum, we know how it must taste. You need rumba rights.
Rumba rum from Worthy Park Estates. Sip it, savor it, love it. Rumba, the living Jamaican white rum.
We are down to the final four in the Flow Super Cup. The semi-final round kicks off this Saturday, November 7th at 4 p.m. from Sabina Park with Jamaica College versus Woolmer's Boys High, and at 6 p.m. St. George's College versus St. Jago High. Get your tickets at select Flow locations in Kingston, Portmore, and Spanish Town. See facebook.com/Flow Jamaica. The Flow Super Cup semi-final this Saturday, November 7th at Sabina Park. See you there. Brought to you by Pepsi, 90 Huawei, CVM TV, and the Jamaica Observer.
Don't forget a big one. Saturday, 7th of November. Retro in Manchester. 7th, 8th, 19th. Featuring the Starlord, Atlanta, West and Irish, Metro Media. Admission $300. Place will be stages, car wash, Christiana Manchester. Refreshments on sale. Be there. Be there. Be there.
Yes, so it there on a rush hour set. As the 2018 World Cup campaign steps up when the relentless Reggae Boys take on the persistent Panama in the semi-final phase of the CONCACAF qualifying round, Friday, November 13 at the National Stadium. We are taking no chances. Let's not drop the ball. The history-making Gold Cup squad will be present, so you can't be absent. Let's fill the stands. It's one for all and all for one. Match time, 9 p.m. Tickets go on sale November 6th. Grandstand 1, $6,500. Grandstand 2, $5,500. Bleachers, $1,200. Sponsors, IFM, Digicel, Ramai, SDF, Water, Quartz, and Suzuki. It's World Cup action, and we are going up.
Stepping Razor, Thursdays, 2 to 6 p.m. for IFM. Coming through.
Nah, man, that no sound like Muta.
How we gonna deal with?
Alright, sir. Watch out, twins. Two of you can't make one of me. Step in, Razor. This and every Thursday, 2 to 6 p.m. Yes, Rasta. The art of war.
Everything you always wanted to say but didn't. I'm afraid.
Forward.
It's massive! It's here! The new Era Tires and Finishes 19 Bell Road Warehouse Clearance Sale. Yes, everything must go in the new Era Tires Warehouse Closeout Sale. Tires, rugs, installation material, toilets, basins, and more. New Era Tires and Finishes 19 Bell Road Warehouse Closeout Sale. Now through to December 4. New Era Tires and Finishes Limited, 19 Bell Road, first left off Marcus Garvey Drive. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Telephone 757-7546 or 937-2801. Visit www.neweratiles.com.
Yes. Cutting edge. May I tell you, Negril come alive, man. brand new prophecy.
Well, all I see is just negligence and a poor man's part, man. Never really get no trouble in them, just a look at simple chance to live on. Who'd I say that everything I run smooth when poor people still can't afford food? Who'd I walk joyfully through them town when every day another youth get gunned down? Who'd I ever say that things are run right when the youth them just now hold no vibes, no way? Who'd I ever say the children them safe when a fear shot and bust in other play? And through that passage of time, Jah delivered us. And when them interest rate climb, Jah delivered us. Oh yes, he did. When man a whole borderline, Jah delivered us. The Canterbury come down under siege and them town was infested with soldiers and police. How could I say that everything around smooth when poor people still can't afford food? How could I walk joyfully through them town when every day another youth get gunned down? How could I ever say that things are run right when the youth them just now hold no vibes, no way? How could I ever say the children them safe when a fear shot and bust in other place? Leaders, we need some solution right now in this time. Cause basic commodity for the poor is getting harder to find. Gun trade runner get home and power struggle taking over. A man would rather to give you a bullet from his gun than to extend a dart to his brother. How could I say that everything around smooth when poor people still can't afford food? How could I walk joyfully through them town when every day another youth get gunned down?
We're going to come back to prophecy. But I want to tell you something, okay? Alright, you know, from one ganja reason to the next ganja reason, how interesting it is. A brethren, a long time, Mr. the brethren, the last time I see him was long as the Peter Touch thing, but the brethren, we have moved for most of maybe 40 years now. A long time I don't see him. Lady, how you doing, man?
Alright, no, it's good to be here, Mutabaruk.
No, me I tell you, say, anytime I see your email, me surprised when I see the email. Because I never get an email from you in life.
Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever, ever.
That is a medium we have never used to communicate.
And me never know, so you're involved in a narcotics to the point where you go to Thailand.
Not ganja, man.
No, but it's an invitation of the Thai Narcotics Control Board, and that's all.
Yes, sir.
And they will discuss ganja.
Yes, sir.
In a Thailand.
Yes.
All right. So explain that to me, because anyway, we can tell you, we are talking to Light Nazis. It's an international alternative development conference in Thailand, and this brethren is supposed to be going to this conference. So you have to explain to the people them what you going there go do.
I am going to this conference to represent Jamaica, the Ganja Growers Association, and Ganja, our brand, which everyone, with the, I call them capital financial carpetbaggers, Muta. Mm-hmm. The brothers are run, come buy up our thing. I used to have Monsanto a fund the CLA, you know. And because we, as Jamaicans, are at the real end of the financial world in the market, well, you want to see, the brothers are run, come down from we. So I am going to say to these people who are preparing submission to the United Nations General Assembly late in 2016, represent what it is that we have been going through all this time, and what it is that we expect now when we are being legitimized at last and saying that, yo, we can smoke a spliff.
All right, so how you get an invitation for go to Thailand to do this? I mean,
it happened rather innocuously. You know?
I'm a member of the St. Catherine branch of the Ganja Growers Association. We take over the future now, and that's it, because the law has been passed.
Yeah.
So, Vicky said in the meeting one day, I can't remember her last name now because I'm kind of nervous. I've never been on radio before in a Musa.
Me know.
Vicky said, came in the meeting one day, she needs someone to speak to some people and be ambassadors to Jamaica about growers. This was to be an organization called the Civil Society Task Force. And they are setting up a thing where they are creating a response to something the United Nations did in 1988, where they determined alternative development strategies for people who are growing things like ganja and opium and that kind of thing there. So countries like Thailand have taken over and put people on farms and all them kind of thing there. So ICAD 1 was the time when the submission was really dealt with. This one now they're allowing us to have meetings beside them while discussing this whole thing, and people from many countries are coming in, and because they have kept in touch with them, and they have noted perhaps that I know a couple of things, then say, well, come in and come talk to it.
All right, so I can ask you now, all right, the perspective of the ganja, it will be also presented at the United Nations General Assembly?
Indeed.
In the next year?
Yeah, what we submit will be part of that submission. And so Richard Branson even come out the other day and said, well, we're supposed to say certain things, and he's making an announcement to preempt them in case them don't want to come to that. Because we know them operate already.
Yeah, I mean, also, him is a big ganja man.
Yes,
all right, Virgin style too. All right, so all right, what you going to go there? All right, give me a little brief thing of where you're going to go there, go say in a Thailand, like in front of them people, you know, the narcotics control board. Where you going to say to them about ganja?
I'm not going to tell them about any of our problems, obviously. I'm gonna tell them what we suffer as a country, right? Because even though I know that we have been terrorized because of our association with Rastafari and by extension ganja. I don't think that's anybody's business but ours. Okay? So what I'm going to be telling them about is the assault upon us, which has forced our government, as wimpy as we have been financially in the whole world so far, to piecemeal the decriminalization that they have done, whereby the burgeoning industry right now is something that Jamaicans have never done. It is medical marijuana, which is brand new, and just happens to reside in the hands of people who happen to be venture capitalists, even if they are Jamaicans. So the only alternative left to the ordinary Jamaican who has traditionally grown ganja, rich in THC and not CBD, is to become a peon in these industries, or, as has been touted, push to create things like edibles and offshoots of things that can be byproducts of ganja. This is what I'm going to be saying. I'm going to be saying that many countries have experienced this because this is what the world has determined that we do. Go the route of medical, and although our industry still exists, the illicit industry now made somewhat licit because certain people can get licenses. I am expecting that the people who have been suffering all this time because of them associated with ganja are going to be able to get their goods to market. That is my objective, getting people's goods to market. Not medical marijuana, but our real ganja when the time comes, legally and through the process that our government sets out.
Yeah, because you know say our ganja, as natural as it is now, do have no space in the medical marijuana framework. It do have no space in there, you know.
No.
A whole lot of people don't understand that, you know, that the ganja where we didn't know from Orange Hill and from bamboo and all, St. Anne and all them place there. It do have no space. In all this as a matter of fact, the intention is to import that ganja here, you know. Because they must say you have to have it under certain conditions, you have to have it in a certain temperature, you have to have certain things, this, that. So we know, as you are saying now, our ganja must have a place in the whole scheme of the thing.
Yeah.
Void of all of them medical properties and medical this and medical that where them now bring up and we so now we must have our natural orange hill ganja as how it was 20, 30 years ago as part of the process of economical development.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now, as bad as it is in Namuta, and I have to give kudos to the growers, because what the people know now, the average man on the street, the organisation called the Ganja Growers Association, who have dropped the future, has made them know it. Right? And I'm proud to say I'm a part of that. However, what is known now, every person that joined this organization joined it in the hope to at last legitimize themselves in a business that I know can rescue not only the individual, but the family, the community, the country, whatever economic wounds we have had in the past and look forward to in the future.
Yeah, but you say obviously now, how we are look upon it and how them are look upon it is two different eye we are look upon it, because them are talk about medical marijuana. And medical marijuana have to be fashioned and shaped in a certain way. That is not our kind of way.
Yes, so certain companies now are thinking of training farmers.
Yes.
To grow that.
To grow for them thing, yeah.
Yes, because the medical marijuana, what they want for the medical marijuana is virtually no THC and high in CBD.
CBD, yeah, that's what they want. Yeah.
We don't produce that.
No,
however,
I'm saying we have high THC.
We have what?
Our ganja is low in the medical part, but high in the other part.
Exactly.
Yes.
In the recreational part.
Yes.
Or the sacramental part.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So we knew from before we about medical marijuana, you know, that ganja in all forms is medicinal grade.
Yes, yeah.
And I never did know, so I have to call some Cersei and separate that from that and use this part of the Cersei and discard that part, because this part of the Cersei more potent than that part of the Cersei.
And that may I say.
So I'm very disappointed that I'm a businessman. I studied it and I practiced it. If I was able to whisper in the ear of the government, I would say to the government, listen, if you are really, really contrite about all that has been done to people like Rasta and people who are associated with ganja over this time, here we go. Call upon some of the people over the university who understand business and economics and the world economy. Give them a few million Jamaican dollars. Have them set up a structure whereby nobody can come buy we out, as Isha and the old lady seem to be doing right now, all by our wetlands now, to buy we out, and the usual suspects who are bench and bottom with you, and who happen to control you, and you control them, and you control the port and all them kind of thing there, will not be able to just take over the whole thing, and this is how to read that command has been the norm over time. That's what I would have done.
Yes.
And that's not difficult.
Yeah. All right. Why Thailand? I mean, I don't know if you know why Thailand, but why is Thailand chosen for this kind of presentation and perspective?
I hope to find out when I get there, but I suspect this is one of those situations where this country gets to host that thing because it is allowed to some kind of United Nations arrangement thing.
And the Thai stick is big down there in Amsterdam. Thai stick,
yeah. Because just today I was Vicky Hansen is her name. Vicky's gonna I'm so disappointed I forgot her name. Vicky Hansen. Just today she told me to come to a thing at the University of the West Indies for the Caribbean Students Drug Policy Conference. Muta would have been happy to be there. There was this group of brilliant students from JC, and another group of brilliant young ladies from, it looked like Alpha to me. And they were discussing the effects of ganja, and I was just so very pleased. Our job has been done, Muta. The next generation has this. You hear me?
Yeah, but we don't want the next generation have it, and we don't have it, Bridget, because me now they don't get none of the pie, you know.
We don't have it,
man. That, you know, because me live too long enough, you know, eat some of the pie, you know. I want some of the pie, too. Me now live it too long.
Our time now.
Yes, and that me I say.
Our time now.
You know,
right? So all who, we can sit at the table with everybody. Yeah. As long as we know what them want, what we want, and what is available.
Yeah.
Right? There's nobody putting a gun to our head and telling us that Fidel Castro showed us how, you know.
Yeah.
When Fidel Castro was faced with that situation where this one I support him because of their own interest and blah blah, and just say, you know what? The whole of us go.
Yeah.
And us do him one thing and look what happened now.
And him still there, him country still a go on.
Look what is happening now.
The best doctors in the world.
Yeah.
All right. So,
and can turn on, come help we who traditionally have been saying, yes, master, no, master, no.
And saying, army go Africa, go help liberate the people, the Africa and them too.
Exactly.
All right, so when is this thing going to go on? When you leave to go to this place?
I'm leaving on the 16th.
Of this month?
November.
So you go down on the grill then?
Muta, I might be. So, I have been here for a year and 6 months now. And I have not been able to all my work, I've done a lot of work, but all of it has been voluntary.
Yeah.
See, so, what has happened in the past...
We're not talking about go down there as work. I mean, go down there as...
No, I'm talking about, I was leading up to another point. Oh. I have existed here in Jamaica up to now because of assistance from my friends. And some of my friends are thinking of going, and I'm sure they're going to put some fuel in the scrammy, and I can go to the cannabis thing.
Okay, all right, sir.
Are you going to be there?
Yeah, man. I do a live broadcast on the first day. I'm down in the fourth day. We are take part tonight, man. I Rasta things, you know, bridging everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rasta things, Rasta perspective. All right.
I saw you perform for the second time at the Peter Puff thing. The first time I saw you perform was when you were launching your very, 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 very first book of poetry.
Yeah, well, we're not spy from them time. I don't know what you, man. Coconut Isle days.
I know.
Coconut Isle days. All right. So
yes.
So you're the 16th, and this thing is happening this year, the International Alternative Development Conference in Thailand.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Talking to live.
Number 2.
Them have a number 1?
Yes, ICAD 1 has gone. No, it is ICAD 2. International Conference on Alternative Development.
So we'll come out of the ICAD 1. ICAD 2?
My brethren, I really don't know all of them things there.
No,
all the man from the Transnational Institute, Tom Blickman, big him up. We're meeting with them again tomorrow to see how to work with them. I'm learning so much about this because I was never ever part of this whole scenario. So it is brand new for me too, and I'm happy to be flying over Africa. Actually, flying over it.
You sure you fly over it?
Yeah, man, I'm sure I fly over it.
Oh, you know, to make Egypt know a no-fly zone, you have to know because of the crash and the Russian plane.
But I'm trying to go around that. I see my flight, my thing from here to Miami, and then from Miami to Doha, which is in I forget the name of the country.
So you just want to fly over Africa, Bridget?
No more London, Africa.
Mine, you know.
Then see me check a parachute and just jump out.
No, sir. No. The easiest way if you go down is put ISIL on the plane.
Yeah, man. The day will come, beloved.
Yeah.
The day will come, you know.
All right, Bridget. So give thanks. Give thanks to the
every time. Love and death.
Believe you, me a long time I don't hear from you, man.
Yes, I see.
How much years me know you know? About 40 years, me I say, you know. Me don't know.
I know that from before that in Mount Baruka, yeah. And leave it at that. Yeah. From when Aisha was the only one.
No, but Aisha. No, man, my name Mount Baruka before me have Aisha, you know.
Okay.
What you say, man? My name Mount Baruka from me at Kingston Technical High School, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, from here, that's how me get the name, man, in that school, man.
It was just made official,
it's official from school, man, trust me.
All right,
give thanks, Virgin. Yeah, man, give thanks.
Yes, man, every time.
Yeah.
Nothing else, Muta.
Yeah, we was talking to Lloyd Nazis, who has gotten an invitation to go to Thailand. Yes, to deal with this. Well, it's an invitation by the Thai Narcotics Control Board. It's so strange, you know. And we will be presenting the perspective of the ganja man to the United General Assembly late in 2016. So we open that come up. When him come forward, we want to hear what transpire on that move, so we can figure it out. But the thing I said, Tony there already. People say Tony believes that a man sitting up beside me, you know. It's a beautiful, and I call her dreadlocks, you know, locked ear sister. Because I know she's not Rasta, so I'm going to say, nice locked ear sister here. Sit down with me. Money, gone pan, leave. What's your name? What's your name? Shamara, no there. So them give me Tony, you know. I think Tony was the what them call it. What the picture them when you say he's a what? When you come here, come to me and say he's a social media person, but no, she's not a social media person. She's a watch woman, media person. So we give thanks to Tony and we say, where name they gone? Where name? No, Brian. Brian, he gone a long time, you know. All with him there, I'm gone, you know. We are talking about Neil. Neil just left me, I saw. Anyway, we give thanks. We give thanks to see you learn the work. Yeah. And then put you on my program to learn. Then I take my program at school. I'm going to talk to Cabo about that, you know. Shall put my thing on apprenticeship business and go on there, so. Anyway, we give thanks to see you, though. You can show me the picture of them. What you take? You take picture of this tonight, huh? Me not see I'm on camera tonight.
You take a long time.
You take a long time. Alright, at least you're not afraid for talk. The other one, okay, you know what I say. Okay, so we're there with your cutting edge. The time is 12 o'clock. No, me I tell you, say, Jadul's son. If you know, say, if me never have the CD, I look on mood, but I think say Jadul that sing the truth. Yeah, Brian Holt. All right, now, here we are saying now. We done say happy birthday to Babandi. Last week, a Babandi birthday. We said again, him a 90, but him look like 150. So we give thanks for that because I know only people can reach this. So, you understand? Because we see some young people now. Last week, two youth, me ear dead, you know. I'm talking about in them 20s. And as me always say, the youth them are dead from disease when me hear old people use it dead from when me are youth. Me never know say young people could have dead from when me hear them are dead from, you know. Heart attack, blood pressure and brain. I mean, all them things are possible. And we can't say the thing I get ear-wired now, you know. Yeah, man, things I get away, you know. The food, you see the food? May I tell you, some people kitchen, I kill them easy. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, people when I want to cook again, you know, like Tony, you know, she don't want to cook again, you know, because she have too much work to do. So she have to just get a quick snack, a Burger King or whatsoever, now, the good food, where you think that you all eat now. So some people just look good outside, you know, but they say appear headache and pain, belly ache and this and that them have because of the food. And the young people them are dead from disease when we used to hear old people have like me. You understand? And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. You know, them have a little weird thing to say that most youth right now, most teenager youth now going to live to say 35, 40 year old. It's frightening. It's frightening when you hear them things there, you know. Say most teenager youth will live now, they're going to see 35, 40. And people are live longer now, you know. People are live longer than old time days, you know. But yet still you have young people. You have grandmother we have bury them grandson. How is that possible? That grandmothers are burying them grandson, when his grandson should have buried them grandmother. And the grandmother them nowadays no old, you know. If the grandmother nowadays no old, how is it that the young people them his grandson and granddaughters have these young grandparents are dead quicker than the grandparents them? Or is there something wrong? No grandmother not supposed to be 50-year-old, much less she have 50-year-old and she have buried her teenage grand picnic. Because she have 50-year-old, her grand picnic, our picnic at 30 or 20 odd, and then the 30-year-old picnic there have some picnic, a picnic now where them teenage. What is? What is? Because picnic now. Grandmother don't know nothing about Brother Nancy's story and Brother Tukuma and all them something there. And grandmother know a borrow granddaughter frack and I go stone love. Grandmother know a greater coconut again because she have her toenail on her fingernail. I mean, how the reality that go out of Jamaica, you know, Then every day I say, I say, a woman will up her fingernail and I say, wait, how she will up her foot up in the air so far? When we look at her fingernail, to their laugh. When we look for the woman, we say, wait. And me I walk barefoot and me, she didn't admire my foot, you know. And me I say, but, your fingernail look like my toenail, so. Me seriously, the woman in a hold up her foot up in the ear, you know. I couldn't believe a woman fingernail them look so. And then it paint, you know. Me say, the woman fingernail them look tough, you know. Where the woman them do to themselves? But as some grandmother, you know. Yeah, and them not reach my age. The grandmother them not reach my age. So you have grandmother now who have picnic, who have feed picnic, and then for them is grand picnic now. But the grand picnic are dead quicker than them. So you have the grandmother who have buried the grand picnic. Most of them funeral where you see go about the place, I know, you know, it's grandmother that buried the grand picnic because the grandmother, the mother not no money neither, you know. And the father run go do farming in a foreign country. Farm food with the other woman and all them, so him not take care of picnic. So the grandmother, most of the time, have to take care of our grand picnic. It's a terrible thing I go on. So that's why I say the youth them gone astray and stressed out, so. It's like them gone astray and stressed out. I'm going to say to them that if you put on $2 million on a gun right here, so now, the youth them take up the gun and left the $2 million. It's a serious thing, you know. You put on $2 million right here, so on a gun, and a little teenage youth come on here, so now, them take up the gun and left the $2 million. And little more years, them dead. And most criminal officers will get catched, you know. Well, in Jamaica, them say 70% chance of you not getting caught if you kill somebody, which is also another problem too. That in a country where the chances of you not getting caught is 70% of you not getting caught when you commit a crime. So these little youth, now little teenager youth run up and down with gun and shoot people and all them way there. And when him shoot somebody now, a man come shoot him grandfather and grandmother. Reprisal killing, them call it revengeful killing. And this little teenager youth now, who have him gun, is either a gunman are going to shoot him, or him going to eat something because him now get no food in him yard, and him going to have a disease where I'm grandmother supposed to have it. It's a terrible thing. Terrible, terrible thing. And we not check it, you know. We're not checking it at all.
Standing in
there sound like Steel Pulse Band. LJX. Yeah, it sound like Steel Pulse. Yes, man. I think I got him program too. Yes, LJX. I want to listen to the lyrics. Matter about ear. Rasta is a phenomenon in the world right now. You know, say, anywhere in the world you go now, anywhere in the world you go, somebody know who is Rasta. But we recognize the philosophy of Rastafari. A whole lot of people need to get some clarity upon it. Because they have people who interpret the thing. I mean, some people attack some things that me I say, wait there, and that me is for most of my life what you attack about. After me no mad. So you never tell people about Rasta, you know, it's like me I say, but I don't mean that. Or maybe I don't know. I mean, no, me not schizophrenic that way there.
Hello?
Yes, Cutting Edge.
Yeah, greetings, Motor.
Blessed man.
Blessed. I call from a long way now. It's a long time I try to get to you.
Yeah, the talk you want to talk about, it's like you want to cuss me. Talk, man.
No, man. No cussing. Yeah, I have called you to talk to you about a small little issue where up in the St. James High School.
St. James High School?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, St. James High. Yeah, I get to understand, so the principal up there strangling kids.
No, you get to understand. Wait, hold on, man. You can't come on the radio and tell them something like you get, what I mean, you understand it.
A member of my family.
Your kid gets strangled up there? Wait, your kid gets strangled up there?
My sister.
Your sister gets strangled up there?
Yeah.
Then why you don't go to the police? Wait, no, man. Why you don't go to the police?
Yeah, then go to the police and there's nothing happening about it.
No, but you say that parade no nothing happen either. You have to go to the police if you sure why your sister have a mark on her?
Yeah.
They don't go to the police and show the mark, man.
Yeah, them do that already and there's no result. Them do all them things already, there's no result.
So what is the reason given? What all right, well you don't know. You have a child, what them call them? What the place name? Eh? No, tell me what it means. Sisoka, when you get young people pregnant. You have bodies that deal with these business in the brethren.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have bad. I don't remember the name I know, but if you give me a little while when you hang up, me will find out the name.
Yeah.
I repeat the group them who need that. See? So but I don't know why you come say that so just like that, you know, because it sounds like, you know, propaganda.
I apologize.
Yeah, it sounds like propaganda. I don't really know if that really happened, and you just say that, so it sounds weird to me. So you know, we're going to find a group of people who are responsible for these things and do it, all right?
Yeah, my apologies if it came off to your
Yeah, man, apology accepted, man. But we're going to find out the group who can deal with that, yeah? Children advocate, a children advocate, them name, you know. Anyway, we're going to find out the real thing, all right, Bridget, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, all right. We want to find out the real thing. For 10. Eh?
Child development.
African children. African children.
That's what. Singing about African children. Better know where you're coming from. African children. You know, the way Jamaica run here, so now, you know. Sometimes you talk about Africa, you know, and it just fly past the people, you know, because the thing gets so weird, you know, that there's food, clothes, and shelter. Nobody have nothing knowing which Africa. Muta, we talk about Africa. Food, clothes, and shelter, we are working with that, so now, you know, we want to know how we go get some food. You have some youth out there now, say, boy, Muta, you see my things when me have so strap on me, so now. And my power that, you know, because you have a whole heap of youth out there who feel, say, gun and power. You give them a certain power. Like, them infallible. You know, it's like, untouchable. You can't, nothing can happen to you. Well, I want to tell you something wrong, you know. Yeah, man. The chances of you dying or your family dying because you have a gun right now is easier. So maybe you shoot a man and you might think you're going to escape, but guess what now? Every time you shoot a man see, you know. Especially if the man is related to the next person. And you know, say your family is at risk. Especially down at Westmoreland, you know, right now a man a kill a man because the man where him kill do him something, you know, because the man where is the man friend or the man family. Him can't catch quack or you catch him shot. One heap of them is where them call reprisal killing. So all them little youth, you know, little teenager youth will go around the place with gun. It's like gun easier to get now than, may I tell you, than cigarette. Because more time a little youth go in a shop, go try buy a cigarette, him have to run out back. Yet till a man can go down in a certain area now and get a gun, and a man give him a gun and say, go and go eat a food. And where go on in Jamaica? When a man a give a youth, a teenage youth a gun and tell him say, Virgin, we have the money for you, but see a thing, you go and go eat a food. And me must send the youth pan, you know. And me must send the youth pan. So, me don't know or get that way there. A little 16-year-old youth have gun. And when I say gun to me, I talk about glistening gun to, you know. When them all the time and, you know, him palm can't hardly go around the trigger, you know. And you have youth that carry gun girl school. I mean, at school, when at school you have a gun in life, I mean, where you to carry gun girl school for? To show up and them friend them, you know. And the only thing I carry the gun go to school for. Now, when you say a youth reach a stage where him carry a gun for show up and him friend them, you know say it gone. It gone. It gone. Because the only thing we show up when we go to school first time, you know, is like if you have a brand new shoes or, you know, I mean, simple little things. But no, a youth will show up and friends them have a gun. Hey, me have a gun in my bag and I'm shooting a boy. Imagine a teacher tell me, say, a teacher attack to a teacher and the youth tell me go suck him mother. And me I say, and the teacher say, people tell the boy that about, you know, what gets out. You say, if him go to that, you hear the teacher abuse him. Or, the youth go down some area, go for him, like when them to do the teacher at the time, the man them just drive come down to school and go in the classroom and draw the teacher and beat the teacher and drive out back. When you hear a student that tell a teacher them something there, the thing gone, year-old youth, 14-year-old youth. I tell teacher where we go do with their mother. Terrible. Yes.
Greatest motor.
Yes. Cutting edge.
Loving at the house, man.
Yeah, blessed man.
Yeah, man, give thanks. I'm gonna say, you know, the boy David Cameron still upset high feelings from them time there. You know, see it. As you know, say, I and I, as Rastafarians in Jamaica, we there burn the fire from X time, and we not stop burn the fire, seeing? And when the virgin they come down, they come make them speech there and want to come offer I and I certain things that we not really about accept. It's like him come with some gas, come throwing away fire what we down here, burn. All different kind of fuel him come throwing away fire, virgin. And it a cause a blaze, it a cause a serious blaze in here now where the blaze in here go all involved in South Africa, America, Canada, France, Belgium,
unravel the mystery of the burning, I know, because you thought what the blazing.
Well,
you say you want to burn fire, and then them throw gas at the fire, and the fire burn, and you know, you complain, them throw gas at the fire.
Yeah, all right. What really happen is like, personally, when we really come down here, come say, man, go offer I and I prison virgin, we not go accept that. Seeing? So right now, you see right now, Jamaica reach a crossroad right now where you see all the people them in a parliament, them to dissolve Parliament now and declare to England so them now go further with this in a star. You understand me? That's what Jamaica reached now, my brother.
You think so when you say that going to happen, they're going to dissolve Parliament?
No, well, you want now the people in Jamaica must see and realize what is happening. Look on the news in my evening time, my brother. Every consequence, both in a PNP and JLP, you see the people have been confused about who them have represent them. Them people are now have nothing more for I and I, brethren. They are seeing.
Yeah, man,
so right now it reach a time now where Rastafari have to take a certain responsibility in a motor, and blessings to where I have are going with over on the side. They want him use the occasion there to really centralize the brethren them on a level, because that needed on a level. You understand me?
So which part of Jamaica they are there? Which part of Jamaica they are there?
I in a central Jamaica, you know.
No, where
I the Congo man, you know.
No, where is the central Jamaica? Which part of the central Jamaica?
I in a Manchester region.
To the man still not tell me there anyway.
I in a Manchester region, and
alright. So what are you doing in that area there? What are you doing in that area?
What are you doing in the area there?
Yeah.
I the farming that I seen and I plant.
No matter about in relationship to centralization, matter about.
All right, I work on centralization and make sure, say, I'm on keep the youth them on the levels where I make the youth them know, say, you see the gang war of fear and the killing the potential soldier them, them thing that to stop now, because here want now every youth is very important right now for the cause.
So you have a meeting, you have meetings in your area, in the Mandeville area there. You have group meetings and things. Where you sit down and reason with them. You have group meeting.
Well, the group meetings them now, that is another thing, because you see the group meeting them motor, it a come under political thing, and
but me not talk about, we are not hold on, brethren. I know them me talk about, you me talk about, me
a community youth reasoning with deal with motor. You understand?
So if you have in your area, if you have group meetings, me not talk about them political, you me talk about.
Yeah, man, we have community meeting, man. We have community meeting, but there's some stubbornness with the youth them in the community because of unbalance of the whole thing. Because if you notice, the whole situation get unbalanced, motor, because of the whole.
You figure out a way how to balance them. When you have
to balance it?
Yeah, but when you have the meeting, then you figure out a way how to balance them.
All right, you always about balance now, and it's going to start from Jamaica motor. Please give me some
brethren. Don't go so wide, man. Me talk about in a Mandeville where you say you're there. May I ask you, when you have these meetings with these youth and them imbalance, you figure out a way how to balance them?
All right, so the youth them right now, them economically down.
Oh gosh, man. You know, answer what me ask you, brethren. You just tell me say you have meeting with the youth them in your area.
Yeah.
And you say them no balance. So me ask you now, if you don't figure out a way how to balance them.
All right. After going through some chat with the youth them to deal with a community youth initiative, it's like the youth them not interested in them areas, the motor.
So what you going to do about that now? What you going to do about it? What
we are going to do about that?
Yeah.
We need to start lobby about the real reparation and repatriation motor.
So you're going to left out the youth them then? You're going to left out the youth them?
No, we can't left out the youth them. What we have to go do now, motor, with Jamaica, alright, you said Jamaica are the country.
No, but you talk about Jamaica and you, me talk about you.
Alright, listen now, motor, I want to hear.
You just mentioned IRV a while ago, right? You just mentioned IRV, you know, and me ask, you know, what you're doing in your area. And you say you have meeting with the youth them. And then you say the youth them in balance. And then now you talk about Jamaica, the youth them, when you talk to me and ask about, you know, me not talk about Jamaica. And you me talk about with the youth them in your area. What you going to do for bring the youth them to a consciousness? Because you talk about reparation and repatriation now where you are claiming to the youth them no balance. That means the youth them not interested in a way about reparation and repatriation. So how you going to get the youth them now for balance that you can now come with a reparation and repatriation reason and them listen? Because obviously you have to them now listen. So what is it that you going to do now to get them in tune with this idea where you have. We're not talking about Jamaica now. We're talking about in a area.
We have to try, re-edification motor.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. You see, for them observe the re-edification is a thing where you know, say, you have to come down to them on a real good level.
So you don't do that.
Need
So
to
you why you not do that?
re-educate.
So why you not do that? I make them understand where you deal. Why you not do that?
Them think they need resource.
Yeah? I cut him cut off, you know. Him cut off, that's all. When you call this program, you have a $500 credit, you know. That's how it works at up on this program, yeah. Can you understand? Because make you as little much time as you want to talk, you know. Believe you me, because I have to clarify certain things. All right. All right. Watch her. She put her bag over her back. I can't go in the morning, huh? The woman put her bag over, you gone? No, man, you can't go, man. You have to make up follow you the whole time go your yard. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, man, blessed man.
Blessed. I call about the same thing with the Buckingham Master. They call him David Cameron.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, to visit, man. Man, say right now is a big style thing in David Star. I can't believe, say, a matter of fact, I never call him leader. As we said the other night, I both slave them.
Yeah. You mean, the Jamaican people, them leader?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yes, man, we leader, man, especially one Porsche. I'm going to return deal with the thing star and Peter Bunting. And you even the one Crawford uphold with it as a Rasta man. You understand?
No, wait, what you mean as a Rasta man? Him tell you I'm a Rasta?
That's what you all said. Him say I'm a Rasta man.
You hear Crawford say I'm a Rasta?
Well, that's the people I'm supporting.
No, we are not brethren. No, wait, hold on. You hear Crawford say he's a Rasta man?
We don't directly say it, but the representative say
which representative say it? No, brethren.
Yes, when Central Rural in a sentence.
Brethren,
say
you never hear Crawford say he's a Rasta man yet. You never hear that.
We never hear that.
Yeah, so if you know what I say as a Rasta man, Crawford say he's a Christian. Crawford say he believe in a Jesus Christ. He is a Christian. Me hear him say that. So you can't come say as a Rasta man.
All right.
Yeah, so where you say now?
Yeah, man, I say, well, back to the thing, man, Mr. David Cameron, come down, man, I say, John, I think you're not come down off your officer, right? Free up some depths off of your country, career, and some burden and them thing there.
Okay, yeah, that's really think you're not come down.
He come down, I look over for himself, and he pay for them.
So you never expect him to do that? You never expect him to do that? You never expect him to come look for them people, them?
Well, apart of that, yes, but we expect, say we come under the Commonwealth of Jamaica. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. Come in to where we come under no Commonwealth. Yeah. However, in saying, we are costing people over $20 million a year time, see?
For
Jamaican prison over there. So it comes to a conclusion, say how you go give Jamaican $25 million fee start a prison. It's a contribution to our prison, 40%. Over me here, Peter Bunting said, it will cost $10 million fee.
Billion,
fund the prison and everything for billion. However, I don't think say it will cost over $10 million. When we run off that, it can cost about approximately $5 million. So rest of money.
Oh, you know, you come to that understanding. He's a contractor?
He's not a contractor.
You know, say that will come to $5 million. You just come up that in your head.
Right. Well, when we round it off.
No, you round it off. What basis you round it off? What is the basis of you saying $5 million?
Alright, what's the basis of saying $5 million is that you don't know the politician thing.
No, me don't know nothing, Bridget. You are making allegation and you are saying it will come $5 million. What is the basis for you to say it can't cost $10 million, it will cost $5 million? You ever build a prison? You ever know anybody who build prison? You know construction go?
I understand.
You have a knowledge of construction?
Yeah, of course I have a knowledge of construction.
And you know say no prison now will cost $10 billion.
Which is right. You understand? But however, back to the thing, you know. You understand? But me very disappointed in the gift, because
the whole of it disappointed.
Articles and all and something, and then say it's a gift.
The whole of it disappointed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Really disappointed, man. I can't believe.
All right, sir. Give thanks, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. Tony left me. The time is 42 minutes to 12 o'clock. And the program done 2 o'clock. 42 minutes after 12 o'clock. And she said she'll leave. Click that. You see, as you go about the call, them are coming rapid. So you want me get up from here so I click button every minute? Yes. Yeah. Blessed.
Heel Muta.
Blessed man, how you doing, man?
Man.
I'm pretty little data inside here to give me peer problem in a rata. And I'm here alone in the big studio, so you know, I shall go away, you know. I'm going to set the people here, make him follow, you go right over, you know. Don't never trouble yet. You never see my dope in them yet.
Yeah.
And you don't put it down with your bullets. Yes, Bridget, sorry about that.
Yeah, man. Yes, Muta. Yes, today, Thursday, the 5th of November.
You know, I don't hear you properly. I don't hear you good enough.
Yeah? You hear me better now?
No, you have something that go on around this man. I don't know.
No. No, you hear me better now?
No, Bridget. I don't know which one you're there.
You must be hearing me better now.
No, wait, I'm going to play some advertisement and you fix yourself. Trust me.
No, you hear me now better.
No, I didn't see you. Wait, I'm going to play the advertisement and you fix yourself.
Ganja farmers, it's your time to be rewarded. Compete for the first High Times Jamaican Cannabis Cup at Rastafari Roots Fest, November 12th to 15, Long Bay Beach Park, Negril. Ganja grown within the 5 plant allowances legal to enter. 2 ounces of herb required for entry in either the sativa, indica, or hash category between November 6th to 8. Call 830-2959. This is an exempt Ganja event.
The National Integrity Action, in association with the Social Development Commission, presented Community Health and Information Fair Thursday, November 5 at the Douglas Clark Community Center, Islington, St. Mary, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come and register for your NIS, DECDEPT, and TRN cards, and sign up for past benefits. Join the IREFM crew as we build integrity, build communities, build Jamaica.
The Home and Things Red Tag Sales event is going on now.
Save hundreds, even thousands of dollars on select items. Just look for the red tag on tiles, bathroom fixtures and faucets, bathroom vanities, windows, doors, lighting, paint, home decor, plus more.
All your favorite items now on sale.
So shop now and save big on the best brands. The Home and Things Red Tag Sales event going on now.
Old Hope Road and Constant Spring Road.
Yes. Yeah, Bridget. Mandingo, lock off. Mandingo, lock off. Mandingo, a call from England, you know. England, Mandingo, a call from. A Mandingo get lock off. Is that terrible thing, that? Sir. Okay. Play that Ken Boot tune again.
Was a guy from Spain. Christopher Columbus was his name. Down in the West Indies is where he gained his fame. A lot of black people went down the drain. To create the world's most grievous sin, in taking a nation that was born to be free and brought down there in captivity. There was a guy from Spain, Christopher Columbus was his name. Down in the West Indies is where he gained his fame. A lot of black people went down the drain. You put a price and sold them as merchandise. How can a man discover the land that already populated with Indians? There was a guy from Spain, Christopher Columbus was his name. Down in the West Indies is where he gained his fame. A lot of black people went down the drain.
Mandingo.
And a Mandingo and a DJ Kev.
Okay, what you doing? Mandingo, God.
Yeah, that's Alabama, Alabama. Me have to run the funny cool. I can't manage up there at all.
You left Alabama?
Yeah, I don't know south side I am in there, you know.
Outside that sound like Raytown.
That's not true. Well, there's so much things to talk about, you know. Killing them, we are going on Westmoreland. I still say.
And you're here and that, don't it? You're here and that.
That me I said too. Every minute somebody send me a picture up on the phone. But I then shoot a man and see the boom boom same picture. I say, wait, how I go on? Every minute. Somebody just shot this or shot over drone. So I say, wait, how I go on? I mean, like, I come like a gunman world.
Yeah, it's a gunman world, yes.
Yeah, and yeah, so all the man them shot them. Like, what they do? Thief them buy the bullet, them they beg them. Where they get them from? Like, much your bullet, like, I mean, you know?
Me hear a man say, if you put on $2 million right just on a gun, and the youth them come and take up the gun.
You know what I mean?
Terrible thing.
So, yeah, man, yeah, try to figure it out. As I just say, gunman a kill we. And then the food I kill you know. The food thing I know, you know, is a serious problem, said we, you know. Because we have a few friends there. Some young ones that drop out from cancer, said we, in my age group. And I say, I mean,
and
you know.
You know about 30 yard?
No, man, you know.
You know, you're 20 still?
Yeah.
All right, no, no. All right, you are 20 and you look like fat. You said that, me I show you.
You're good.
And that me I show you. Over 20 old you. Yeah. Because we don't never know you like 20.
I'm not eat meat. Me not eat white rice, white flour, white sugar, me not eat salt,
I know where you eat, you know, your mind there, you know.
Yeah.
All your mind there too, all the pressure daily living and like how you have to run from one part of America to go to the next part because it's so cold.
Yeah. And stress all them things there.
You never know say you're in your 20s, Bridget. You never know say you're in your 20s. All the while me I say you're in your 20s.
We are going to the radio.
But them don't know who we are talking to. They don't know who we are talking to, man. Young boy look like old man nowadays, you know. Me I tell you. Young boy are dead from old people disease. Boy, them have a way. Them have a way, man.
But we have to keep them, you know. Them have to stay away from the processed foods, them. And that's a problem really there, you know. The white rice,
white flour, white granulated sugar. I mean, terrible.
Everything, all white ladies.
Yes,
you know?
yes. Cocky and
starch and blood. Too much blood in our food from the chicken and the cow and the goat.
They call it rarely done.
Yeah, of course, we see them something at a restaurant come at my order and something and say, can I have my steak rare with a little blood in it?
And when you buy the chicken bone, you see the juice will come out of the bone, you know. And you say, yes, it is nice. When you bite the chicken bone.
Hey, I tell her, say, if it's you not eat meat again, it's like, I see somebody has some chicken foot, you know. I tell her, say, it kind of scary me. Come and say, wait, I want that. It's like a little baby foot, and I say, it look scary.
You ever see a full, right there? You ever see the whole of a codfish head, saltfish? You ever see the whole body of it?
You know, take hours and look fish in the head and I can't.
No, I tell you, it's scary. If you ever see the whole body of a, what them call it, saltfish, codfish, trust me, you may not want to eat another one again, man. It is the scariest thing, man.
Well,
it look like one of them, man. You ever see the movie, what them call it, the thing on the TV there, man, where the people them race on the dead, man. The Walking Dead. Is it The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Them movie, The Walking Dead. I saw the codfish look, man. Yeah. I tell you, trust me, I saw most people in Jamaica never see a codfish head yet.
It become a part of a national dish.
Saltfish become a national dish in Jamaica when they're in the waters of Jamaican waters. You ever check that yet?
No.
You know, see that madness? That madness, you know? Them put something in the ackee. Ackee and saltfish. Ackee grow in Jamaica, you know. Saltfish down in the Jamaican waters. And it is a national dish. What kind of madness that?
Yeah, I mean, I tell you, ever from slavery days, you know.
How much people ever say the whole of saltfish, the whole fish?
I don't love 50. Me I got look 51, you know. I got look 50, but me can't find. Me see some pictures still, you know. They look. Me don't know if I like man dry, but you look a hideous way still, you know.
Now tell you, say, if you look on the Walking Dead, like one of them arrow movies, the man them a walk like with them hands out, and them a suck one of that blood, and I saw the saltfish look.
You know, we find out recently, you see the bush there where people have a Jamaica and call cowwitch.
Yes.
I want good something for use and make tea, you know.
Yeah, man. I mean, man, cowwitch, cow food.
You know, you can't put your thing in it, I have to go buy that on shelf. Cowwitch. Where people have them say good for liver and kidney and them things.
Jamaica have most of the herbs them where would heal certain sickness, but we don't really go into it deeply yet to go find them out, you know. But Jamaica, this land here, have a whole heap of bush here right now. We can't heal nothing where you them say them not find the cure for this and not find the cure for that. It's the right just on the bush them.
In your yard, in your roadside,
yeah, man, you walk on it every day.
So this knowledge, man, is a really... Hey, you know, sir, Virgin asked me down in Miami there if me believe in an alien. I mean, I said to him, well, not really still, but, you know, a man show me, I describe some sightings to me when he see, like he might drive on the I-95 there.
Yeah.
Like some light and thing. Yeah, and it's like him wake me up the other man and take a picture and send, come give me a something when he see. And, you know, I say, boy, them not there, you know, but boy, I mean, I tell her, say, look away.
Why you have to wait for the I-95, you know? Just go down at Duke Street when the parliament has start.
Yeah.
Enough alien walk going to the parliament building.
Easy, you know.
No, you take a joke.
Yeah, man, right now enough things are going on in America. Enough people are see certain things now, but it's like, you know, nobody now believe them if them say that. And you don't know if I draw next country I send car. You have a place where they call the Kennedy Space Center, and go check it out recently, and it's like them I say, with the rocket and them thing, where them I send off up in a space. It's like, them send them off and fly that through the end, like down the edges, so that them have more propulsion to go up in a space, and yeah, check out here, a whole heap of thing them really are send up there, and a whole heap of thing them are going, you know.
You ever notice that all of them spaceship there, none of them Martian and thing never land in our city yet.
Yeah.
Them not land in a city, not like all Manhattan.
I was in a bush.
Or New York. Or either some deep country. In some deep forest. On a lonely road. Where light a shine.
Nobody now can
you never see that.
You know, the Virgin show me something, and him has them seat, and him wife and him seat, and it's bigger than a plane, and about 5 like the pan him and said there and there till just shoot off.
Yeah.
And like him pull over, try to get a picture, and other people pull over to him. But let me check it out. You see him have them sightings in Florida.
Yeah, a lot. Sightings all over the place, man. Enough sightings.
Yes, I mean, that's a UFO or drone. I know them have drone and send round now, you know. Drone
are the thing now. Drone have fly over long before drone get popular with normal money, you know.
Yeah,
hey, them have some things I know. Well, I don't know them have it, but I know we know about it. Where stretch from, like when we say big, you ever say like a Zeppelin? You ever see Zeppelin yet? You know when name Zeppelin?
No.
Where them have some big...
We're not partying, I remember.
Them have some, you know... you know, party it. Alright, let me tell you something, man. Them have some things that right now are bigger than the drone. I mean, big. Maybe sometime them did not fly all them things and people see each other and wonder is what. And that's some outer space.
Yeah.
And NASA and the military are sending certain things up in the sky and you can't identify it. What them know is why, you know.
Yeah, because them have some equipment and so amazing something them really are going with, man.
The German the Germans, Americans, the Russians, the Chinese, the man they are sending up to the sky where you as a little man can't identify it. Because you never, if it not shaped like plane, you're going to say a flying object, a UFO.
Yeah.
From it not shaped like a plane, you're going to say a UFO.
You see, I started a program when I talk about them galaxies. You know, so them have a telescope on the highest mountain in Hawaii, where big like a football field, and when them zoom it in, hundreds of galaxies then see out there, you know, and black hole. Them things them call black hole.
Yeah, man. Let me say something. Me looking at, me go to California already, up in a one, me know what them call them. I'm looking at one of them already, brethren. And I tell you, it's scary, brethren. When you see through that telescope there, may I tell you, man? You see, man.
Yeah, Earth, man, then there's an Earth, and Earth, and nothing, you know, and the sun, and all them planets in the galaxy. I don't know. If you look on the beach, on the sun, them, one of them sun, them, amongst all of those billions of sun, come like the Earth amongst the billions of planet, them. And nothing out there, man. So how am I explain that now? Come on, that's it. Boy, 6,000 years and everything they farm in a 1 week. But look all them things, all you figure that out there now, you know?
The Earth is just part of this thing where we can't even understand. So when I'm at it,
I'm not going to long enough to figure it out. Most
I'm not telling about money that the sky are going to come down to come help you and save you. A madness. I illusion.
And we not do things to ourselves, but we're supposed to do for ourselves. We continuously.
We look for divine intervention. We are the only divine intervention. We are going to intervene in anything where human being supposed to do for himself. I don't say go. We have to depend upon what is and not what we believe should be.
Yeah.
Yes. So anyway, give thanks,
Bridget. Big up IRV and the movement.
You know, come down for it. You know,
we can't.
You know, to the place I get cold.
My blood pressure go up. My blood pressure go up and then the ticket price high.
The plane ticket price?
Where we never flat feet, you know, we never flat feet, you know.
Okay, all right, sir. Me tell you about it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, YouTube.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna like cut my tune them and nobody on the pan there, you know, chop.
But I'm alive. Yes, I'm alive. I'm having visions of Zion.
Damian Marley. Why not the Damian Marley? Kimani Marley. Why we have the Damian Marley? Kimani Marley. He called Maestro. Kimani Marley. Don't make a mistake. Mind yourself.
With white people this year.
Yeah, what's about white people this year?
Yeah, I say after we have so much problem with white people this year, IRV are bringing some white people from High Times.
IRV are bringing the white people. What do you mean IRV are bringing the white people? I mean, I understand that.
Well, High Times, big ganja dance now keep down there this month with High Times. That's
all. Man sound like the man a fight getting something so.
What me talk about is nobody not talk for High Times is some white people.
You never hear we say that a while ago? You never hear we say that?
No, me never hear when talk say High Times is some white people.
Me ask if you never hear the interview a while ago?
Yes, me I listen to the interview.
You never hear me mention say nobody no care where they want to have whole heap of white people go there. You never hear me talk about that?
Yes, whole heap of white people go there.
Yeah.
Like white people that Jamaica all the while.
No, all the while. No, function me talk about function. The function.
Yeah, white people that full function all the while. All the while white people that full function. Yeah. But who knows say High Times is some hydroponic ganja people from foreign. Nobody not say that.
Nobody don't know that. Nobody knows that some white people run High Times.
I saw white people run high times.
So we are there. Who did feel say some black people run high times?
No, whether people want to feel say
no,
white
everybody, wait no man, listen to me now. We can't take the word for fight, you know. You hear me I say now. You see that magazine there they about years and everybody knows that some white people run a magazine there. Everybody. Them keep the function in Amsterdam already. And for years them keep it in Amsterdam. Everybody knows that white people. Some don't know what I say.
So am I bringing some white people to teach me about ganja and Rasta?
Brethren, you sound like you fight the brethren and the brethren. Or you mean people? Am I bringing white people? Hold on. Am I bringing white people teach about Rasta? You never hear the man. You didn't hear the interview a while ago where me and the brethren attack?
Me hear the interview with you and him.
Me and who?
IRV.
When me and IRV talk.
No, what you and him talk, man? When after I think him come from the Paul Bogle.
So let me ask you a question. Match. You hear say some white people that come talk about Rasta?
Me not hear that.
You never hear the brethren say they must separate the Rastafari village.
Separate what? Separate what?
All right.
Only if you bring in some white people to come deal with Rasta and ganja, especially in this time when all
you hear say white people come talk about Rasta.
They call him Columbus and Bagawaya Wadia. That is why the conversation. That's why you shift the conversation because the brethren never know say all you in I dance.
Me not the what?
The brother never know say all you in I dance. You in a program.
Yeah. So what happened?
Then you know, on the
we do a live broadcast from down there,
and then on the sky and the white people man associate with the white people and want the people them get comfortable with the white people them. Star won't not deal with.
Are we there? Cost me too.
You want to
wait, me ask you, cost me too.
Me include you in the program
include me
you talk you talk about so many things. You play so much tape and talk about so many things, and then you introduce this brother now, like say them are some comfortable companion that we must get accustomed to. In the meantime, the people and brother, this come down and come tell we say as some jail they want give we, and on the next I know we have some Rasta. I bring in white people to go and deal with ganja and Rasta. Them think they are folly Rasta. Them think they are folly.
So what you going to do about it?
Well, this is what I do about it.
You talk on the program?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me just talk about it, Rasta.
And you want to talk about it or no? I going to stop the program.
Well, when I talk about these people, I don't know the high times are some white people.
But everybody knows the high times are white people, but everybody who don't know the high times are white people.
Everybody don't know. Everybody don't know.
Okay. So
you
right.
make it look like everybody know. Maybe you know, but everybody don't know. Because when we listen to the conversation between you and IRV, you know, when we listen to it, you know, it was this a dance on the facts as high times are some white people. As some white people who not associate with after we go on and talk all manner of things. I want to really deal with it. Because you can't put on this thing with the next Rasta man the way in our neighborhood. No more other Rasta people in the world who can put on the show we don't know. We have to carry some white people, all the while we need some white people to back it up. If we can't set the example, if you can't set the example, you put on a Rasta show and a ganja show without white people who are dealing with hydroponic ganja. Feel as 40 a year. Start loaf out this thing. Jano.
Alright, you done?
Yes.
Alright, sir, give thanks. Wow. Wow. Okay, so the man said, I bring in me and anyway, make it run. I want to play about this tune here by I'm just keep I said Damian, but it's really Kimani Mali. This is
yeah,
the cutting edge.
So where do I walk through the valley in the shadow of death? I'll survive. I will survive. Yeah. They threw me in the light It's our love, yeah. So tell them my judge send me. Conquering lion is he who defends me. So I cannot but I can make their thousands and twenties. Fight from my soul, leave a stain on their memory, yeah. Lion in the jungle, that's royalty. So majestic and regal, your loyalty. We're warriors of the Gideon. Mentally stimulated, tell them our arms strong through. Free us from these oppressors and the tactics that they used to oppress.
You know, I understand something we are going on, you know. I mean, the virgin are getting involved in the thing I still, but I understand this we are going on, you know. You have a group of man who, because they never get the first go with the high times people them and IRV connect with them. It's almost like a jealous thing a go on. Yeah, it look like it's that a go on, yes. It look like you have some man, and I'm going to Rasta man too, who is on the other side of IRV. It's like a few friction a go on. I don't know how I get involved with that still, but it's like a friction a go on that I should have get piece of this and I should have get part of that. And because I now get part of it, I are going to try find all the things them to discredit where I have here do in a Negril. I see say that I go on. I feel say that I go on. Discredit that because I am not a part of it. Because I didn't want to be a part of it and I never get to go in part of it, so I have to discredit it every way possible. It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing, you know. Yeah, man, you talk about ego. You talk about ego and grudgeful and bad mind. You just hear it a while ago. Yes.
Sean, one thing I know for sure. That's the far right guy that protect us. So we're up there, you know. Only in the lions and the love of a dead. But I'm alive. Yes, I'm alive. So big and just split, keep me lifted. Babylon gear them system to keep us afflicted. But through the powers of the Most High Jah, we not come for us, we come for conquer. Behold the power of the Trinity. Feel the aura of divinity. While in the presence of greatness, don't you ever mistake it. We're descendants of royalty, so make sure you can.
You know, so I love that tune, yeah?
Make sure that your actions are morally, and make sure that your words are of righteousness. Rastafari love save me. Rastafari love elevate me. Rastafari love motivate me. Zion Madonna, if you don't assimilate me. So head over, walk through the valley in the shadow of death. I'll survive. I will survive. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Mota.
Yes, sir. What happened to the phone a while ago?
No, it's over half for me. Hold on. And,
yeah, but the phone it messed up a while ago, man.
You know, and then over half hour. But, you know, today's a special day for me still because it's the anniversary of my mother's birthday, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah?
Yes, so, you know, my mother as the first teacher. Also, I mean, she was a headmistress and just like my father as a headmaster. But today, the 5th of November, Thursday, Mother's Earth Strong. But, you know, it is really almost amazing, you know, some people easily misled just by external looks. Because I noticed 2 of the callers before, just because Crawford have dreadlocks, them assume that him is a Rasta.
Well, here I know. Every time Crawford name come up, you know, them say the Rasta parliamentarian and the Rasta this and the Rasta
yes, but he's not Rasta.
No, but not about that. Him tell the people, them say, him is a Christian. Pan big pulp and say him is Jesus Christ, him a deal with. Him tell the people them that, so I don't understand why people keep saying it. It's like from your band locks this Rasta. Not go so again. That time in the 50s and 60s and 70s, but no one at different time, you know.
But not only that, even from the beginning, Leonard Percival will never have locks.
No, but we're talking about locks we are dealing with now. When them have locks right now, we're talking about locks. Locks, first time, everybody who did have locks in the 60s was Rasta. No, everybody who have locks, so most of the man who locks are no Rasta.
Exactly. Most of who have locks nowadays is not Rasta.
Yeah, so we're not going to say Leonard Oil. We know Leonard Oil wasn't locks, but we're talking about locks.
Yes, and some of the others too, but we overstand.
By the way, you're not going to talk to me about last week you called me and tell me something about England, where you're going to tell me something about the English thing. Something was supposed to go on or did not go on in England there. And you say they'll give me a good report about it. You don't remember?
Yes. Oh, yes, in terms of the Chinese president who was given a big welcome.
I don't remember, you know, it's just something you tell me say they're going to continue because the time they go and you tell me say next time when you talk, they'll give me a good report about it. Anyway, you don't remember. You don't remember.
Yes, I don't remember. Definitely, I was talking about the fact that, as Marcus Garvey said, power is the only argument that satisfies man, and it is because of the power of the Chinese as a state, nation state, why them getting that kind of reception more than President Obama and the Pope of Rome and so on. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And that is what Chairman Mao did in that he followed the Marcus Garvey principle of self-reliance and building his own nation state. Yes, exactly. And having one army, one navy, and one air force.
So a cultural revolution.
Exactly, because there was a time in history when the Europeans, British, Americans, French, and so had parts in China where them had signs of no Chinese, no dogs allowed. But the unity that Chairman Mao lead the Chinese to, and to do that, they had to get rid of those Chinese who were working on behalf of the Europeans.
Yeah.
And this is the same thing that we as African people, Africans in Jamaica, the rest of the Caribbean, and in Africa and elsewhere, who work on behalf of our racist enemies. You know? Because the only way is self-reliance by our people.
Yeah. When I hear him. Oh, me I hear him, I mean I hear him. Yeah, something.
Yes, yeah. Little lady. I know this is our last.
Hello?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes. Yes, you know, it's the usual thing that whenever election time comes around, they come on with some little road fixing thing on each. PNP said that they are the best. GLP said that they are the best. But the two of them are responsible for the bad situation for African people in Jamaica.
I hear Darrell Vaz on the TV that say
are responsible for the bad situation for African people in Jamaica.
I hear Darrell Vaz on the TV that say it was amazing that whole year him didn't need some money to do some work in a film constituency. And now that election come round, him get $2 million over it, so $3 million over it, so to do some bully for fixing up in a film constituency to go through election and come round.
You know, there's a saying, you know, that a people deserve the government that they get, you know.
Yeah.
Because when people allow themselves to be used and abused by politicians and don't organize to represent their own interests. Because I even hear you talking to one of the callers a while ago, saying him looking for you as a representative. And you said to him the right thing. Why doesn't he represent himself?
But nobody now catch me like them thing about represent nothing and go join up. Hey, them thing me idiot.
You see, because this thing can only do when people have the same mindset, work together, but you alone as an individual, push your head out.
Jamaican people not ready for certain things. It's a Jamaican people, them need more education, them not ready for certain things. So I know illusion about it. Jamaican people not ready for certain things.
Politically illiterate.
Yeah,
politically uneducated.
It's going to take another long while to educate the Jamaican masses towards certain things. But right now, for your man about Muta, you want to represent where the man come from and where them talk there.
Yeah, but you see, that can only work with people who are politically educated. Because look, for example, one of the callers then, he was expecting Cameron to come and do some things for us.
Yeah.
What expect? Cameron is English. He is British.
Yeah.
Cameron is only coming to see about the interests of his race of people.
Of course.
He has no interest in seeing about African people's interests.
Would I never wrong him? I would never wrong him for do that.
No, but he's completely right.
Yeah.
Why should he, as a European, be concerned, be feeling about the interests of African people in Jamaica or anywhere else?
He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Is we are taking up power that we're supposed to do for what we supposed to do for ourselves.
Exactly, slave mentality.
Yeah.
And then because they don't want to embrace that the solution is, as Marcus Garvey, that it is self-reliance.
Yeah.
Because this thing that they call so-called Commonwealth. Commonwealth for who? The head of the so-called Commonwealth is always the king or queen of Britain. Who represent the interests of the Europeans don't represent our interests.
Yeah.
And you notice, no African has ever been the head of this so-called Commonwealth.
But all them ever be the head of it. Is that English thing? Is that British thing? Is that now? But the problem with it is that we is part of the Commonwealth and we have to have visa for go England.
Totally ridiculous. And we have a Governor General who does not serve our interests, is not there to serve our interests.
Yeah, we have to know that
because Jamaica is supposed to be a republic. How can we be independent?
Yeah.
And Jamaica have as the head of state a European.
And when you go to court, them say John Tom versus the Crown.
Exactly. So it's the slavery system that Bustamante and Norman Manley, both of them who fight against Marcus Garvey, that they put on the people and miseducate the people about.
Oh, wait, by the way, I didn't want to ask you something, it's supposed to remind me. Is why year Marcus Garvey in a Spanish Town prison? You remember?
Yes, it was he founded the People's Political Party in 1929. So it was about a little bit after that. Certainly by the early 1930s, the latest.
Yeah.
Because he left in 1935 for London.
Yeah, and Norman Manley used to fight regular. In a council meeting.
But Norman Manley worked on behalf of the racist British colonial system in the court to persecute Marcus Garvey.
To put him in a jail.
Yes. Same Norman Manley.
You remember, wait a 19 what?
It would have been after 1929 because he formed the political party, the first modern political party in the Caribbean in 1929, the People's Political Party, that Millard Johnson rejuvenated in the 1960s.
Yeah.
Where Marcus Garvey Jr.
Why ask me that someone did ask me and I couldn't answer them until I don't know, I have to go find out.
Yes, I will find out the exact year and let you know next week for sure. But I know it's after 1929.
We have to move now, though. We have to move.
Yes, well, keep on with the political education because it's all about without the emancipation of the African minds of our people, there's absolutely no salvation and no hope at all. And people in Jamaica, Africans, do not be fooled by the trickery of unscrupulous PNP and GLP politicians.
All right, a blessed man, give thanks. Yes.
Wagwan.
Cutting edge.
Yes, motor. Yeah, man, drop the story there and night.
Yeah, man.
You hear me?
Yeah, man.
Lord of God, me say, yo, me can't go sleep.
Why?
You know, so me start up here a while ago.
Dump your aunt, yo?
Yeah, man, me have to get up with a flat all type of sitting man to move them out, man. This one dump, you know, but it doesn't want me to have gun, you know. You know, see, and
it's most a dope here a gun, man. It can't be nothing else.
They say, brethren, now listen to the program and say, yo, the night are hot. No, you give them the right reason. Don't be no leader and join and start no political party. Because you are the sacrifice now, you are the lamb where them are going to sacrifice, you know. So them to go represent themselves.
Well, I don't see that already, you know, brethren. So, me know everybody. The amount of people that tell me that now, me just turn sideways. Because dope story, them tell me.
Strictly, dope story. If you look at most of the brethren where come forward, either them get shot, assassinated, or them gone to jail. You see? And then right now, where the crowd of people then, where they say, yeah, man, how you have to deal with it, man? We then call it 9-day talk and everything top of your alone, you know, you know. You see it? So where they are telling the man, if you want to deal with this, represent yourself. You see it? Because you don't want the scapegoat, you know. Yes, I say to you.
You know, say, me going a certain area and me never meet a so-called, what them call representative of an area where me live in a yet. From me know myself until now, me never meet a representative of an area where me live in a yet, ever.
Real. You see it? Because I hear Andrew Holness attack. And I say, to the people there, you're in a partner attack, I say. Boy, right now, them indeed carrying emergency, state of emergency, and the opposition, which is the people about it, why them to extend it for them to curb crime. No, them not there for curb crime.
No, I never hear you good about the curb crime. Where's the curb crime?
I tell them I try to curb the crime.
Oh, the GLP or the PNP?
No, it was a JLP was in
power.
Opposition. Yeah, he was in power.
Oh.
And I have to them fair so them can hear those they start out the thing properly and then they use.
Yeah.
Now when I watch TV, I see a man stand up right behind and yo, I'm saying it. Then the Colonel Charles that. But I remember when they lock up Colonel Charles. You remember they lock up Colonel Charles?
That's the PNP, they lock up Colonel Charles and the JLP.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see it? And then he go write a book on that type of thing.
Yeah.
So I become suspicious of this state of emergency, which them say them are going to take up people, right? So they want to lock up, they lock up. Me hear a next thing again.
No, wait, when them to them out of state of emergency? Since the other day?
No, when them that, from them time, man.
Oh, you talk dope story, a long time you talk about, man, a dope story.
Yeah, man, but it look like them want to start it back, you know, because them have said crime get out of control.
Who are going to start state of emergency?
No, them have said like, it look like that them out will go do.
Who said that? Who said look like that them go do?
No, I can't do a Bunting attack.
Oh, Bunting sound like you going to start a state of emergency?
Yeah, them say look like that them have going to go curb crime because since them going to need divine intervention.
Yeah, well, a long time them need that and it not come yet, it get worse.
And not come, you see me I say.
Yeah, I'm so right to the wrong God.
And I there, so I don't want them go build prison. They can build a prison, yeah? But not for me, because me can't bother go to jail.
So if he said Jamaica need a new prison now,
we need a new prison, but we don't want overseas people come to them and build a prison to send.
Send them people over here, so.
Yeah, so youth will never.
So we get it straight now. We need a prison, but we don't want Cameron come tell us say he must build a prison that him can send film prisoners them in Jamaica. That is what we're really against is him saying that they must bring the prisoner them from England and come over here to we look about them. That is what we're really against.
Yeah, we don't want that. But
we're not really against the prison door.
We're not against it.
Okay.
You understand? But remember, if I could recall, I hear that him said the money where him was give the government. Yeah, him said for the prison and the railway.
Prison and railway?
Railway. Oh. Yeah, that means the train.
Yeah.
And I don't hear nobody talk about the train.
About the railway?
Spanish Town right now, you see train park up.
Okay.
Right at Spanish Town.
Well, no, when they try that, where the old man name again,
me know old man, me know him.
Him a part of the reparation thing, you know, too.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, man. You know, some vex to me, can't remember his name. I mean, just see him the other day, you know.
And
he represent Clarendon there.
Yeah,
Mike Henry.
And
him start, I'm the cowboy, like the cowboy never hold it up, so him have to stop it.
You see it. So this is a part of our heritage, and them I go park up the train, and I go take some picture of the train, and, you know, show my kids them and things like that. Daddy or grandfather, you know, like to drive my train and go picture me can't take and say, yo, I don't know why I go out this country, you know, because I look like I put it up his school, you see it?
So you never drive in a train yet?
Yeah, but when I say, man, they don't want to them the train when you have a day, man.
It me used to take from Kingston to Montego Bay, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, man, it me used to take from anytime I go Moby at Kingston to Montego Bay, a train me go on.
Train, strictly.
From down Darling Street, down there, so.
And the train tap everywhere and make you know the way.
Tap at Clarendon, tap at this, tap at that. The first time we got train was one we go at Port Antonio. When I little Sunday school thing with my granny.
Yes.
Yeah, we go at Port Antonio upon the train. The first time we go upon train, but me used to take train from Kingston to Mobile regular.
Regular, you see it.
Yeah.
And then they used to have one look about to left downtown, they got Port Royal.
Go over, come over. Yeah, man.
Yes. And I talk about it and I ask them, you know, who I deal with the transport thing, if them can run back the boat and run back the train. Right. And I just see it far upon the field. You know what, last week, Monday, I go downtown. I go to my craft market, go buy some stuff, yeah? And you know, so I walk up in my town a little, and I just move and I look at what theater, and I said, take some pictures. I said, wait. Over them go build up, when you Simon Bolivar, or Bolivar, we call him, French man there, they hope one place where you can go view and see them. And what theater there, so look at people.
Right beside it.
Right beside it. So what them do, they abandon what theater and build up Simon.
No, different people build that, man.
Yeah, different people they come set up that. Yeah. And what theater, which is a part of where I used to go watch pantomime.
You used to watch movie in there. You didn't know what theater when movie used to show in there?
Yes.
Me used to remember what theater when movie used to show in there?
Yes. The biggest pantomime, and I talk to somebody from the radio. You see? And them I say, you know, say, somebody get money to fix the water.
Refurbish the water theater, yeah.
Yes, and the money get beaten up.
It gone in somebody's pocket.
Yeah, put the pocket the money. So you them don't know. Them don't carry one theater go uptown.
Okay.
That are up South Camp. They call local theater.
Yeah, liquor theater.
Yeah, carry up this and left this one and rat down. And when we look for the place, brethren, we say, yo, look out what theater or border sleeping at it.
Marcus Gavin up in front
up and it's a drop off piece by piece.
Yeah, man.
You understand me?
Terrible.
I'm saying you can't have a part of the earth. All right. while living at Spanish Town, see? Them say the whole bridge. Are the second oldest bridge in the world. And the second oldest bridge. So the king and the queen of Spain come and restore it. Spend money and fix up it. To keep it in the seat and then go over the hospital and fix up the hospital and make sure everything alright there. So right then, you know, they come like say, I pay Dopey story I go on, you know. So right
now, Dopey right, me have to know we have to move.
Yes.
Yes,
so right now, I just sit back and just watch everything, you know.
Yeah, man.